Hey guys, UHD here, and I am back with another reaction video. And today I'm going to react to the next After the Fact video. And their take on Somepony to Watch Over Me. And yes, it is a Applejack / Apple Bloom episode. And yes, let's just say I kind of enjoyed it. To me, it's not all that good. But yeah, but at the end, at the same time, it is really good. Yeah, the ending is good. It's heartwarming. Everything about that episode. Even though Applejack has like mental breakdowns between her and Apple Bloom because Applejack is all into this whole thing about protecting Apple Bloom from danger. But yeah. Even though that she's a filly, she can be brave. She can handle things by herself. But anyways, let's get this started. And 3, 2, 1, play.
And that's the reason I asked y'all to come over quick.
Okay, Rarity's on her way here to look after you two.
You know, that raises an odd question. How are the apples getting in touch with all their friends? I can't remember ever seeing a telephone or telephone poles or...
Are you serious?
Gotta take this. Yeah?
They're playing California Girls, the pony version?
Huh. Uh-huh.
What?
Okay. That was the fandom in general, and it turns out no one cares. Still, I hope that's the only logistics issue for this episode.
Wait, what?
It's this cold dread that grips my soul.
Someone to watch.
Oh! Is this copyright music? I hope not. That creature is freaky. I hated that creature. With the tiger and the goat and the snake.
I'm going to steal an idea from Commander Fire.
Are those animals real?
Crusaders.
I don't think so.
Over the last 3 seasons, it's been interesting to see just how each Crusader has come to represent an aspect of growing up. Sweetie Belle's spotlight covers her relationship with elders, especially her sister. Scootaloo has had to face limitations, both physical and emotional. And Apple Bloom, the Crusader with the most screen time, often faces the issue of patience with growing up. That trend continues here as the Crusaders are awaiting a decision from the Apple family.
We here have decided
What?
you're old enough to stay home alone and take care of the chores yourself for the afternoon. I accept your decision.
Tempered reactions.
Yeah, I
Sure,
accept
sign
that
of
too.
maturity. Maybe I should
Just let them have their fun.
scenes before I start talking. Nah. Sometimes I have fun weighing expectations against the show's plot. The traditional tale is that Apple Bloom will be so thrilled to be at home, only to have to face the responsibility that comes with it. Except she takes to it very well, a lot better than Applejack.
You trust me and believe I'm grown up enough to handle this, right?
You go on ahead and make your delivery. I'm just gonna take a quick peek and then I'll make mine.
Okay, Big Mac, this is your chance to be a big brother and give Applejack a reality check. You did it in Applebuck season. Go!
Do it.
Such a lost opportunity. I mean, Applejack likely wouldn't have listened, but it would have been a nice gesture. Also, is Big Macintosh going to sleepwalk all the way to his delivery? Back at the farm, Apple Bloom has completed all her chores, and so she gets to do whatever she pleases, and she apparently enjoys meta-humor.
If I want to just stand here in the kitchen talking to myself, I can.
And hey, we get to see Crazy Jack. Haven't seen hers.
Very crazy Jack.
Never. I mean, Applejack's had moments of bad decisions, but the last time we saw her acting this irrational was Bridal Gossip, and the whole town had the same problem.
This was kind of your fault.
Is it me, or are the fillies in this show better communicators than the mares and the stallions? A lot of fan reactions I've read relate Applejack's behavior to the fact that their parents are dead. That the loss was such an ordeal, and Applejack had to mature so quickly.
Definitely Applejack's parents are dead.
Protective. It's a good idea, yet I hesitate when it comes to adopting headcanons as fact. We don't know how her parents died, or when, or how Applejack dealt with the loss. If I go by just what we've seen in the show, I think this ties in with what we saw in Pinky Apple Pie and Apple Family Reunion. Applejack takes her role so seriously, and letting go is the hardest thing for her. So it's
You know,
a believable trait.
I've been
Even as the
hoping
joke repeats several
that
times
they would
over,
make
it's
an
Sarah
episode
Connor,
where we
much
get to
like
see
Visual and Philly Vanilli,
Applejack's
taking a believable
dead
character
parents
flaw and overplaying
in season
it.
6.
Though I have to admit, that double helmet joke did make me laugh.
Like,
Strange.
maybe before the last episode.
Since Apple Bloom can't take it anymore, it's time to call in the cavalry. and have them help her do the most reckless thing possible while others cover for her.
We're gonna make my sister see.
Wow, they will make a song out of anything.
I don't need her watching over me. Stop!
Touché, new writer Scott Sonneborn, who apparently wrote for Beavis and Butthead and Voltron Force.
Beavis and Butthead.
How does she sleep? Like she does everything. With sass.
And the award for best line in the whole dang season goes to this episode. Also, the
Really?
award for creepiest out of context screenshot goes to this episode again. But of course, the deception
Same
doesn't
thing.
pan out, and Applejack is now justified in flipping out.
Did Apple Bloom at least bring flame-proof boots?
No.
A lion tamer's chair?
Nope.
A snake charming flute?
Nope.
A hunk of ricotta?
Nope.
I so look forward to finding out how that makes sense. So where is Apple Bloom exactly? Why, she's on the wrong set.
Wesley, what about the ROUSs?
Rodents of unusual size?
Oh. Princess Bride?
Okay, getting distracted by logic again. Why couldn't they just airmail the pies? Between the risk to their lives and the time crunch, I'd say it'd be a good investment. There's no reason for a pony to go into this swamp and encounter... the coolest thing I've witnessed.
Yeah,
all
that is freaky.
season. Oh,
Really?
Sure. Overgrown vermin are no big deal, but a stylized chimera? Huh. I love your movie.
Yeah, I love the Princess Bride too.
Oh, it talks. Which isn't really a surprise. I mean, half the creatures in this series talk. It's just that
You take them off.
Hey, you know the rules. Us hybrid creatures don't go around trying to eat one another. It's called professional courtesy. Yeah, that's the weird thing about introducing a creature that talks. Talking implies a certain level of intelligence, unless it's a politician. But it's weird.
Thank
how
you,
the
Rep
creatures
Champagne
say
Cake.
nothing. The three heads are sisters, and so this seems like a chance for Apple Bloom to gain some perspective, but that doesn't happen. And the Chimera is just so happy to threaten Apple Bloom. It actually comes across as more malicious than the instinct-driven creatures we've seen in the show.
If there are no pies, let's settle for the Philly fillet.
And the herbivore head is the most aggressive? This episode's really playing with my expectations. Thank goodness for Applejack enjoying a moment of awesome. This doesn't eliminate Applejack's earlier craziness, but it's nice to see her back in a positive light. And she really is an intelligent fighter. Unlike her frontal attack,
Very intelligent.
here she's trying to employ the right mix of tactics to turn the Chimera's strength against itself, including filling its stomach on ricotta cheese, which again raises the question of why it insists on eating meat when it could just... Oh, forget it. And while Apple Bloom can
Yeah, just
expect
get
to be
outta here.
grounded for the next month, the fact that she was reckless and nearly got herself killed proves that she can be self-reliant. Wait, what? There's a good conflict here between
What?
the eagerness to grow up versus the desire to keep loved ones safe. Yet the execution suffers. All the fault seems to be on the elder sibling, which throws off the balance. Really good conflict has faults on both sides, and Apple Bloom's recklessness is caused by Applejack's bad decisions. And every now and again there's some kind of logistic hiccup that takes me out of the story. The Chimera and the Fire Swamp are easily the most memorable parts of the episode, yet they're very light on substance. The Chimera could have been an interesting character in that three heads are looking after the safety of the whole, like good sisters do. Yet that was never touched upon. So we've got a story with great visuals and some funny jokes that play with our...
I wish I could jump like
but the
that.
story stumbles. Not terrible, yet not the strongest entry either. And there's a
Definitely not so strong.
Cajun ponies. Yeah, they sure do exist. Oh, one other logistic. Where
What?
was Big Macintosh headed? I can't help but wonder what he's been up to.
Are you serious? On a beach. Huh. Big Mac gets all the
In
girls.
the name of testosterone, I accept this headcanon.
Nice music. Gershwin. Sorry. You know, I hope that song isn't copyrighted because I would hate to get another copyright strike. Ha! Princess Bride, of course. Well then, I gotta say that was a really good video. I mean, even though in some parts I had my jaw open the whole time. Yeah, I mean I still enjoy it. Yeah, but for Somepony to watch over me, yeah, let me tell you something. I kind of liked it. I did not enjoy how Applejack was just getting carried away just because she's looking after Apple Bloom, and of course, even though her own sister's in danger, she could just do it, like just go after her and save her for no apparent reason, because of how she loves her so much. Even if I write my own ending of Somebody Watch Over Me, then I would just like make up that ending where Appleloon just explains Applejack why she doesn't want her around her, and then just like needs to be alone, just walk away, and then Applejack feels really, really bad, and Applejack's now Applebaum. I cannot talk today. Now Applebaum sees her, and then know how she feels bad, and then she forgives her, and then just gives her a nice squeezy hug. Like, maybe like squeeze the jelly out of her guts. Nah, that would be a good ending. That would just be blood and gore. You know what, I'm just getting it up here, guys. Once again, guys, thanks for watching, and ahoy!